Good morning, everyone. Greetings to you all. Today is the day that you, the subscribers, have been flooding my emails and waiting for. It is Tell the Truth Thursdays. And in this little notebook, I have some tell the truths of my own, but some of you have been writing, and some of you are writing many books about things you want to tell the truth about. Some of you have been saying, Pastor KZ, all this is therapy for me right now, because some of the things I really want to verbally say to people, you have provided a method for me to begin this journey of telling the truth. And today, people have sent Tell the Truth Thursday emails, and a lot of these emails deal with family issues. Oh my God. You know, sometimes you do not realize how many families have issues. So much jealousy and envy within families, strife, confusion, lack of communication among family members. Wow, these emails are just really, I think I'm going to have to do a series on this, because some of the pain you have expressed in this Tell the Truth Thursdays is it would be like taking and putting a Band-Aid on an open wound that needs professional wound care. Now, let me say this. I know some of you have said you have secrets, you have things that have been taboo to discuss. You have hurt from family members, all the way starting from your mom, your dad, siblings. It is just so much. I was overwhelmed by it. And I began to pray about it and to ask for direction on how to begin to peel back the layers of this hurt, these scars, these wounds. And I've discovered that when people are walking around with a lot of baggage, wounds, scars within the family, and it just carries over from childhood to adulthood, it affects almost every aspect of your life, even down to how you have relationships with other people. Do you not know so many people in the Tell the Truth Thursday, the emails I got, have trust issues, self-esteem issues, simply because this started in the home, inside the home. You got sibling rivalry. You got siblings who believe one parent favored the other. And some of these emails are from people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and up. Wounds, secrets, scars, unresolved hurt, unresolved words that were spoken, hidden agendas, jealousy, secrets of molestation. This is something that needs to be addressed on a professional level. And I know it's taboo for certain races of people to even go and seek counseling, professional counseling. And I know within our race, we were always told, just pray about it. Or what goes on in this house, come on, say it with me, stays in this house. And then all you have is people keep having birthdays year after year after year until they're much older. And all of these things are weighing down, burdening them down. And sometimes people shove it back in the back of their mind, suppress it, repress it. And then one day, you explode. You begin to just say everything that you wanted to say for years and years. You begin to speak unfiltered. You begin to just get people from the old to the new. But the sad part is, sometimes healing doesn't come from that. More hurt comes from that. Because do you not realize there's some people who have hurt you and done things or said things, whether words spoken or deeds done? Do you not realize some of those people don't feel like they've done anything wrong? Some of those people are going about their lives like nothing ever happened. Tell the Truth Thursday. We'll get to part 2 of this next week. Keep writing. It's therapeutic. And no matter what, God sees everything. Don't seek revenge on people. Don't worry about getting revenge. For the word of God say, I will repay. And you know something? What's beautiful about it all? God will bring everything back to your remembrance. Some people are walking around like they don't remember what they've done or what they've said. It'll come back to them. And always remember, just because someone has done you wrong, mistreated you, you do not have to act the same way. And then there's some things people say or have said to you, you don't even need to respond to it. There are times when you cannot respond and give things energy. You have to filter and decide and pick your battles. That's what the old people always say. Honey, pick your battles, because this may not even be worth your time anymore. But then there are some things that need to be said, need to be addressed. But to start this journey of healing, let's just start with taking our notebooks. I do have a bigger one than this. Let's just start journaling this stuff. Let's start writing these things down. That way, when you see this stuff in writing and you look at it and you say, wow, this stuff is inside me. These things really happened in my life. Could, because of these things that I never said or I never addressed in my youth, could these things hinder my growth? Could this be some of the reasons I've had issues with trusting people? You know how many men out there have written to me? And actually, Tell the Truth Thursday, to be honest with you, I've gotten way more male responses than females. Some of the things the men have written in these emails, it will blow your mind. It's just not that it's unbelievable, but I guess me reading these emails from these men, I began to wonder, wow, could this be why so many men out there don't communicate well with women? They don't know how to have relationships with women. They don't know how to treat a woman right. Because either, like a couple of the guys say, they never saw a man in the house. They saw men, multiple men, in and out the house. Uncle somebody, Mr. somebody, Daddy somebody. Or some of them would say, I was in the house with a man who I hated because he beat my mother down to a pulp. Some men have told me they watched their daddy beat their mama so bad. So we got an issue, people. And then we as women have this mantra of saying we can't find a good man, or all men are dogs, or all men are this. We throwing the men under the bus. But when you peel back the layers, and this Tell the Truth Thursday thing, you would not believe the majority of the men who have written me emails over the course of the week since I brought this up last week have said the reason they treat women the way they do is because of their mother. Some of them didn't have good relationships with their mother. Okay, nobody want to get that deep, but that is what this is about. They're telling the truth. You got to understand, when someone tell you the truth or they're speaking a truth, it might not be a truth you want to hear. It might not be a truth that you even want to address. But yet it's their truth. You can't condemn and judge people for writing how they feel. And I'm just going to speak to the ladies right now. Ladies, we have got to get ourselves together because we are wombs. We bring forth children. And you have no idea how you scar a child with your words, with your actions, your behavior. Women, it starts with us. There's no life without us. I don't care how many people say women don't matter, women should keep silent, women have no voice. Without women, there would be no men. We got to be careful what we do as women. Your little sons and your little girls, your little daughters, they watch everything you do as a mother. They listen to everything you say. Little boys watch how their daddies treat you or the men in your life treat you. Little boys learn how to treat girls by what they see in the home. Little boys, whether they learn how to pull the chair back, open the door for you, how to even speak to a woman, how to even touch a woman, he learns that at home. And if he don't learn that at home, he gonna learn it in the streets. And sometimes the streets is not role models. The street is not teaching them the right things, not teaching them how men of standard should behave. Now we got a whole lot of scarred, hurt men hurting women. Now let's flip it. There's so many women that wrote to me saying they were hurt in the home by the men they trusted. You know, your uncles tipping in the room at night, your granddaddy. Some of these emails I received is mind-blowing. I'm no Iyanla by any stance, but one thing I am is I am a vessel of the Most High God. I am a trained therapist and counselor. I have a degree in that. But you know what? Sometimes all the degrees you can have in the world, it can't cover all of the pain some of these people are talking about in these emails. Just telling somebody to pray about it and let it go or forget about it or move on, I am sorry, that is not enough. From reading these emails, I know for a fact there are people out there who are hurting, and hurt people hurt people. There's some people not happy, but they're just going on. They move on from their day-to-day life in pain. Tell the Truth Thursdays. Keep the emails coming. And at some point, I'm going to add links to different counselors where people can go and get professional help. I know certain races of people do not believe in counseling. They don't want to go. They think it's something to be ashamed of. Just because you need counseling does not mean you're a weak person. But you've got to start somewhere. You've got to start somewhere. Thank you all for watching today. Tell the Truth Thursday. Keep the emails going. And again, I will get some referrals for you. I will also include the suicide hotline for you. But keep writing in those journals. It's healing. It is healing. Always remember, you still have to trust God. Don't give up. There are people out there who will love you just for you. There are people out there who want nothing more than to see you happy. And as far as the trust issues that a lot of you are talking about, at some point, you've got to begin to ask God to heal your heart so that you can open your heart up again to trust.